am your resident geologist, Mr. Christian J. D. Rivera, or you can call me Mr. Alden Richards. And I'm here for a special coverage entitled The Big One. Today, I am here to inform you about geological events, specifically about earthquakes. At the end of this coverage, all of you must be prepared and be aware of the possible occurrences of earthquakes because it can happen anytime and anywhere. To start off, what are geological events? A geological event is an identifiable event during which one or more geological processes act to modify geological entities. In simpler terms, geological events are part of natural disturbances in many ecosystems. The common geological events here in the Philippines are volcanic eruptions, landslides, and earthquakes. Focus for today is about earthquakes. First, what is an earthquake? An earthquake is a sudden, rapid shaking of earth that causes breaking and shifting of rocks beneath Earth's surface. Earthquakes strike suddenly, without any warnings. It can occur anytime, day or night. One example is an earthquake of tectonic origin with a magnitude of 7.2 occurred in Region 7, specifically at Tagbilaran City, Bohol, and Cebu City at about 8:12 a.m. last October 15, 2013. The destruction is widespread, with the Church of Lobok mostly destroyed. Those in Maribohok and Loon are completely reduced to a pile of stone, and significant damage to the churches in Baclayon, Calape, Tubigon, and Dawis. Island City Mall and the Tagbilaran City Hall have suffered significant damage. The bridge crossing Abatan River collapsed, and about 26 bridges rendered unpassable. 222 people were dead because of the earthquake. It was the deadliest earthquake in the Philippines in 23 years since the 1990 Luzon earthquake. The energy released by the quake was equivalent to 32 Hiroshima bombs. It might be impossible to predict when the next earthquake may occur, but scientists can pin down what is called a recurrence interval or the average time span between earthquake occurrences. Valley Fault. 4 major earthquakes have been determined to have taken place in the last 1,400 years. It has a recurrence interval of 400 to 500 years. The last major earthquake originating from the fault was recorded in 1658 or 358 years ago. This means that it may be time soon, perhaps in our lifetime, or that of our children, for another major movement in the fault. That of West Valley Fault, a 100-kilometer fault that runs through 6 cities in Metro Manila and nearby provinces, is considered the worst-case scenario. This is the Big One. Now that you have seen the devastating effects and possible occurrence of an earthquake here in the Philippines, here are some tips and reminders on what to do before, during, and after an earthquake. Become aware of fire evacuation and earthquake safety plans for all the buildings you occupy regularly. Practice drop, cover, and hold on in each safe place. If you do not have sturdy furniture to hold on to, sit on the floor next to an interior wall and cover your head and neck with your arms. Keep and maintain an emergency supplies kit in an easy-to-access location. Drop, cover, and hold on. Move as little as possible. Stay indoors until the shaking stops and you are sure it is safe to exit. When it is, use stairs rather than the elevator in case there are aftershocks, power outrages, or other damage. Stay away from windows to avoid being injured by shattered glass. Find a clear spot away from buildings, power lines, trees, street lights, and drop to the ground. Stay there until the shaking stops. After an earthquake, the disaster may continue. Expect and prepare for potential aftershocks, landslides, or even a tsunami. Look quickly for damage in and around your home or workplace. Check the telephones in your home or workplace to see if you can get a dial tone. Make brief calls to report life-threatening emergencies. If you were away from home, return only when authorities say it is safe to do so. Use extreme caution and examine walls, floors, doors, staircases, and windows to check for damage. Being aware and prepared for the possible earthquake occurrence is a must. We'll never know when will it happen, so we should always be ready for it. Knowledge and disaster preparedness is the key. Also, don't forget to ask guidance to the Lord because He can save us from all the incidents. Once again, I am Christian J. D. Rivera, your resident geologist, and this is a special coverage of The Big One.
Be aware, be prepared.